As with a lot of the stages at the national match, we were allowed to start with the rifle in position. For this stage, though, we had to be in a prone position behind the bags. We were not allowed to be in a kneeling position or a sitting position behind the bags. The angle downward to the first bank of targets was about 39 degrees. This drastically changed our distance to that target bank. The actual straight line distance was about 20 yards, but once you calculate in the angle, it was closer to about 16 yards, which changed our data. My data at 20 yards was 0.6 mils up, but when I changed that to 16 yards to calculate in the angle, I'm at a holdover of 1.3 due to the height of my scope over the center line of my bore. Another issue that people run into with this stage is parallax. Most scopes don't allow for you to adjust your parallax down to 15 yards. Fortunately, I'm running the Vortex Strike Eagle, which has a parallax adjustment down that low. People were able to be successful with other scopes, but they didn't have a clear sight picture at that distance, just because they could only parallax down to about 20 or 25 yards. Physically changing my position between the two banks of targets was key. As you can see, I had to get rid of one of the pillows to be able to engage a second bank of targets. If I tried to force the position by raising my bipods or doing something else, I would have ended up being in a less stable position than just getting rid of one of the bags and lowering the buttstock. Overall, I was happy with how I did during this stage, but I could have run into issues if it wasn't 120-second par time and if it was limited to, say, 90 seconds. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the page so you can see more videos like this in the future.